everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you watched my unboxing video, you will know that these are the notebooks planners that I bought from Hobonichi for 2020. And now that we are in the last month of the year, which feels very surreal for a couple reasons, I am going to be finally setting these up, and I figured some of you might want to see just how I kind of decorate these guys going into the new year, as well as some of my ideas and maybe changes that I want to make from how I'm using my setup currently. It hasn't changed too much. I'm still going weeks in A6. Look at how chunky this guy's getting. It's getting hard to write in him. And just kind of taking these guys and taking some of my spreads from the weeks that I need to move over into 2020, putting them in there, and general setup stuff. So I'm going to first off leave this guy alone. Because I bought two of these A5 notebooks, if you remember. This first one is my N4 Japanese notebook, and I've been writing in it using my notes and studying with it, so that's great. As well as this one, I want to also be a language learning notebook, but I'm currently learning beginner French as well as beginner Mandarin Chinese. I'm not sure which one I really want to focus on yet, but when I make my decision, this notebook will get unwrapped and I will dedicate it to either French studies or Chinese studies. So I'm just gonna put this one away for now. So, the A6 is kind of going to be pretty much the same as my current A6 setup. It's not very fancy. I usually use my weeks for most of my planning. I'm excited to go back to the Japanese spread so that I can read the quotes and get used to reading more kanji and seeing my own progress just kind of on a daily level. As well as I did miss the colored pages. I know some people are bothered by them, but I actually really enjoy the different colors of the months. So I'm excited to go back to the Japanese version. I'm going to kind of set up and put some stickers just in the front here, as well as take some clips that I have from Sticky and some different little things that I like to use to kind of keep track of pages and clip things together. The little bookmarks here are really nice, but I find I don't use them as much anymore as I used to. Which is a little strange, but that's how I'm currently doing things. So I'm going to probably speed this up, but let's see how I use my A6. Okay, so I've got quite a few different moods going on here. I'm going to use this clip to kind of keep things together. This is a clip from Rare Beauty the makeup brand. I also am going to use this little guy because the green matches the blue on the inside here perfectly. It's just a cute, I believe I got it from Sticky one month, and so I'll just put that in here if I can get it to listen to me. There we go. So I've got kind of a more mature, inspirational little stickers here. This sticker goes off the page a little bit, but I kind of like that. It adds to the chunk by the end of the year, and kind of makes everything look a little bit more dramatic. Then over here, this is, I'm not sure how well you can see it. It's a little bit dark. I got this from kind of a little gotcha buy in Akihabara the last time I was there. This is, if you know me, Persona 5 is my favorite video game of all time. This is some of the Phantom Thieves just kind of chilling at Shibuya Station. And I wasn't sure exactly where to put this, and then I was like, it'll be perfect just in the front of my Hobonichi because I love it and I don't want to lose it. So I taped that in here for this page. And then for this page, I just kind of wrote 2021, and I have all of these Tanuki stickers. I've had them forever, but I love all of their little kind of emotions, and so I have no idea what the new year is going to bring. We were all blindsided by this year. So 2021, I'm just kind of like, you know what, bring it on. I don't know at this point. So I feel like all of them in various states of distress and happiness kind of relates to how I'm feeling about the upcoming year. So I'm actually really happy with this. I just wanted to touch quickly in some of my other setup videos. I have also gone through and decorated the beginning of the year page. Sorry, it's right here, the turning a page to a new year. I'm going to leave it blank in this video because I want to make a video about goal setting, especially in the current time that we're all in, because a lot of our kind of stretch goals for the future have been shattered or at least tucked away for a little while. So goal setting looks a lot different now than it did before. And I want to make a video on that just because I also need some time to kind of sort it out for myself. So I'm going to be leaving this. As far as the monthly pages go, I'm going to be copying what I'm using my weeks for, but my weeks will mainly be where all my planning stuff is. And then these guys, the kind of day pages, I have been doing a lot of habit tracking in my weeks, and I haven't decided if I want to keep going with that through to the next year, or if I want to move my habit tracking to these. For the first month, I might actually do both just to see what I kind of lean towards, as well as what kind of, what I gravitate towards, basically. So that's my plan for these guys. And my daily pages continue to be kind of a journal type thing. I remember a couple years ago, I used to use this for journaling and planning. I would do my to-dos here, and then I would write about my day here. I do find that I really like the weeks for the planning and then just keeping my goals here. If we move closer to the back of the planner, we've got kind of the extra pages at the back. I usually don't use these. I might put some washi tape back here just so that I feel like they're used. As well as the favorites. Usually I kind of keep track of just kind of things in the year that I experienced, whether it's music, food, books, anything like that, that just kind of really, made me feel something or are really impacted me. So that's what usually ends up in favorites. And the My 100, I don't know how people use this. I know how you can use it, but I usually can't commit to it. I think last year I wanted to write 100 songs, and I just never wrote them in here, which kind of sucks because now I don't know exactly how many I wrote. So I I should commit to this, but I don't know if I will. But that's my A6. So I'm happy with this, and I'm happy with this as a planner. Now I want to move over to the weeks. The weeks is different in a couple ways. Oh, I love this touch key. Basically, I usually leave the weeks a little bit less decorated in kind of the front and back. More so, I really want to kind of transfer over some of the spreads from my 2020 weeks. Specifically, the one I'm going to be doing is my Japanese N4, which if you watched my Japanese study routine, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Somewhere in here, I guess I need a better table of contents as well if I can't find it. I made a big plan for, here it is, for my N4. And as you can see, I was going to take the test on December 6th, but all of the JLPT tests were canceled in Canada, so I wasn't able to take it. And I think the fact that the test got canceled made me a lot less motivated. I've still been studying Japanese every day, but I haven't really been using any textbooks at all. So this page is going to pretty much up and move itself into the 2020 back because I need to get this done because if everything goes well, I want to take my N3 in December of next year. So that means I definitely need to get my N4 stuff done. So I'll probably speed this up again, but I'm going to make a very similar spread to this in here just to get this set up because I know that all of this will not be done by the end of 2020. Okay, so as you can see, this page is a little bit more empty than my 2020 version for a couple reasons. I've moved my Genki over to the main page just because it ended up being something that I really need to go through more than I thought I did. I actually am completely starting over the textbook and going through it again, just because I was preoccupied with quite a few things in my life when I was doing it the first time, and I didn't really get a lot of the stuff that I should have been able to pick up. So I might actually get an italki tutor to go through it with me just to make sure that my foundation is solid, especially for the beginning bits. So that's why Genki 2 is up here. Now I've got all my Shinkansen Master, so many different books with various different parts. I'm going to leave these alone until I'm done my Genki, and then I'm going to go through these guys. I bought them as test prep books. I don't know if I'm going to take my N4 now or if I'm just going to wait and take my N3, but I might take it, and it's good for me to know that I know the material. So I'm still going to go through them. Wanikani is over here now. I've got the first 3. I'm up to level 9 now, and I'm proud of myself. I've got the first 30 levels here. Wanikani has 60 levels. I'm very concerned just with the first 30 right now. And then maybe when I move over to N3 material, I'll kind of add more. The reason this place is blank is because I don't know what else N4 is going to require of me, and I want some space to kind of leave that. I had an area for the test prep, I had an area for extra resources, and I had an area for when to sign up for the test, where it was, and the date. But I don't know if there's going to be a test, when I'm going to be able to take the JLPT. I have yet to actually sit down and write one of the tests. I really want to. So that's why this area is blank. I left the first 2 pages here alone because I'm going to make a table of contents, but I do like to wait until I have a couple pages done before I make a table of contents. So that's why I'm not filling that out here. I want to start making more weeks plan with me's because I'm really proud of how my weeks pages are looking and going right now. I just kind of end up with a lot of personal information by the end of the week, so that's why I don't show a lot of spreads, but I am considering in a couple weeks after the goal setting video, making a video about just some of my favorite spreads, and then I can just kind of cover up anything that I don't want to put on YouTube, and you guys can kind of see a little bit of what my year looked like planning wise. But that is pretty much it for the weeks. I do like to leave this area a little bit blank because I've started to notice that over the year I will kind of collect things like stamps or little things from places that I go, even though there's not that many places to go right now. And I want to be able to just kind of fill this up as the year goes by, as opposed to putting stuff in it like I do with my A6, because I don't really take my A6 anywhere. I just kind of leave it and write in it like a journal. So that's what I'm doing with the weeks, and that's pretty much my setup. I am very curious to see what your guys' setup videos are. I love watching other people's Hobonichi videos, and then I feel like an inferior planner, but it's still fun. So stay tuned for some of my other ideas. Let me know if any of the ideas that I mentioned would be something that you would want to see. I'm very excited to move into these planners, the weeks. I'm thinking I will probably copy the last week from 2020 and do it in 2020 and in 2021, and then just move over the year. I know some people like to completely finish this book or just jump into this one as soon as possible. I'm probably going to do both, just because I just want this to be cool and finished. But if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I make planning videos, I make language learning videos, I make get your life together videos. If you like the video, hit like, that'd be super cool. I wish you the best on your planning journey, and have a great rest of your day.